I think what we shall do is we'll show you the round waltz. Tony will dance it for me. Now at this stage, posture was not important. The lady's style was smaller. It was a little more in. It wasn't as bold and as open as it is today. But this was the round waltz of 1922. What is the... of oversway. So he taught me how to do the hinge. This is the hinge, by the way. No music. Now you can see the hold is now bigger. The lady's posture is more open. A beautiful line running from the toe right through to her head. That's right, thank you. But I had a little problem. So when we were practicing the Hammersmith parry, I said to her, instead of crossing your foot behind, to give her a little more depth, I said, take your foot back. And this is what we got, throwaway overswing. And that is what we got. And then I'm going to step back and dance the double reverse spin as a lady. He danced the double reverse spin as a man, made a weight change and stepped back on his right foot and did the double reverse spin as a lady. This is the figure. Double reverse spin with a weight change, heel turn, and a double reverse spin as lady. We'll just have a look at that again. This is the original concept of the overspin. That's right. Now, I practiced it, but I did not like the feeling of doing the heel turn. It felt restrictive to me. And this is a strange thing, this, because this is almost going back to the days of 1922 when they did the round waltz. Watch it again. I danced a double reverse spin with a reverse pivot and then into what is now commonly called the Viennese waltz lock. Do it once again, Tony. Double reverse, pivot, into the Viennese waltz cross. That's good, thank you. You'll see these figures being danced in the ballroom this week. Double reverse spin, over spin, another double reverse spin, and up you into a standing spin. Can you do, we'll do it with music, Tony. It's going to do a running spin turn. You can see the movement starting to develop here. It's going to do a bounce. It's going to do a side lock. Instead of 4, 5, and 6 of the reverse turn, he's going to do a side lock. Now you don't see one lock, you see them doing 6 locks together, all in the waltz, which has flattened the waltz out, by the way. It's flattened it out. But he's going to do a running spin turn, a side lock, a bounce fall away, a tipple chassis to the left, a hover corte, a same foot lunge, a développé into a fast telemark. Did you get all that?
I got the first part.
You got the first part, well that's good. You must always remember, if you have a good beginning and a good ending, what happens in the middle, Tony, doesn't mean a bloody thing. Right. Music. Now, let us see the foxtrot with walks, trots, and pivots, and jaunty twinkles. Now, the hold is very small. Here is that foxtrot of early 1920. Thank you. perpetual motion, nothing stopping, no pictures, nothing fancy, just plain good dancing. Now, after Joe had developed the feather step, incidentally, the feather step was a mistake. Because when they first danced the foxtrot, they actually danced a lockstep, all danced in line. And their partner stubbed his foot one day and went outside. And she said, that feels much easier. And that's how the feather step developed. You'll hear another incident of a mistake changing the shape of this dance completely. Now, we then came a few years later to the open turn. It was not called a reverse turn. It was called the open turn. Now, many people think that when they actually see this variation in the foxtrot today, when they see that today, they think, oh, it's a new variation. It was the ending. That was the ending to the open turn in 1922. So, Tony will dance it with music. He'll do the feather step, the open left turn, with the heel pull ending. But I watched him dancing with my Bobby, and he danced a figure which absolutely fascinated me. It fascinated me. It looked a little bit like this. All in line. And so this is how I developed that figure. Now your hold's going to be almost normal, Tony. Thank you. I'll get you music. I'll give you inspiration. There he goes. Straighter lines. Still in line. Triple chassé, and repeat it, and back you go. Triple chassé, and you repeat it. Now this, without music first of all, this was that figure. Now you're not going to do a lockstep, you're going to do a counter following. There's the first, slowly, there's the second fall away, the counter fall away, there's the third fall away, and here are the extra quicks and the weave ending. Quick, no, that's right, do it again, Tony. There's your fall away, your counter fall away, your fall away, the weave ending. That's right, you got it at the time. Now dance it the way you would dance it in your program. Okay? With music. And Marcus gave it the name, the helicopter. Now, you're going to do your helicopter variation for me? You think you can make it? You're so good looking, you know. Thank you very much indeed for the help. Also, not only that, for the time they gave me in a week before Blackpool when they should be practicing for themselves, but they gave me some time so that we could just rehearse some of these bits and pieces. Tony and Amanda, thank you very much. Thank you very much.